It's working.
Yeah, it's working. So hi. It was requested that I do more commentary videos, and for this one, we decided to focus on Daryl's evolution. Um, Most people like Daryl, if you do not, but
Who doesn't like Daryl?
I don't know. I mean, there are some people who just are not fond of Daryl, but the fact is, Daryl's not going anywhere for quite some time, and he's also very integral to Rick's story.
I certainly hope he doesn't go somewhere for quite some time, because that would really piss off a lot of people, including me.
Well, I like Daryl.
Yeah.
He's part of the he's part of the Grimes family. He's Rick's brother for all intents and purposes. So, and we didn't get a whole lot of Daryl this season, but we did get some like very integral Daryl moments.
Well, we got one entire episode that was all Daryl, and then we got like none of Daryl for the rest of the season. But the little bits that we did see of Daryl were like radically different than what we're used to. I mean, we're used to Daryl being kind of like the backbone that Rick like leans on when he can't do something. He calls for Daryl for help and whatnot. This time he's completely powerless, and they're separated. So that's actually, I think, a big part of the reason why it's difficult, or it was difficult for Rick to fight back, is because usually when he has a plan to retaliate, he runs it by Daryl, and he couldn't do that because of the fact that Daryl is gone and is a prisoner. But I thought it was really interesting the way that he like brutally beat to death Joey, because that was just so opposite of the way that his character usually is. Like, just last season, when he encountered Dwight and what's her name, the wife?
Sherry.
Yeah, I can never remember her name. Dwight and Sherry. You know, like he didn't kill them. He actually wanted to help them. He tried to help them get the meds and all that stuff.
Well, the scene with Joey is a very different scenario because he was
exactly
fleeing.
That's what he's been transformed into. Like, he's gone from, like, you know, right off the bat trying at least to hear somebody out to like, nope, just beat you to death.
Well, he had been in captivity for how long has it been? What, like a week?
It's not clear, right? It's not really clear, but you know, a while, enough to really hate that song.
Well, I mean, it wasn't that he killed Fat Joey, right? It wasn't that he killed him. It was how he killed him. It was definitely overkill.
Yeah, he didn't just like knock him out and then run away. He like stayed there to like smash his face in.
I mean, we've seen him treat Merle's corpse in a similar fashion, but this was very reminiscent to like a Negan moment in a way, but it was definitely like a breaking point.
Like Negan's brutality is rubbed off on him a little bit.
Yeah, something like that.
He's taking part of the Savior's mentality with him as he leaves.
And also I feel like, you know, Daryl was kind of a mute before or after Beth died, and I feel like it's just going to be like that much worse. Like, I feel like he's not going to really say anything. It's just going to mostly be like shrugs and hair swipes or something. I don't know.
Go down and have some alone time in the cell that Rick built.
Oh.
Needs a timeout. Needs a timeout for sure.
I feel like there's gonna be probably some sort of scene with, like, I don't know, him and Father Gabriel offering some sort of spiritual guidance or something. And that seems to be his role at this point.
Yeah, he's like the de facto counselor or something.
Yeah, well, they really need one.
And he's kind of crappy at it because he should have been able to talk Rosita out of doing that stupid thing at the end.
Well, he did. He did. That wasn't really, you know, that was knee-jerk reaction. He did talk her out of that, although I think he should have told her to just not do it at all and maybe taken the gun.
Yeah.
Because Rosita is
confiscated. Yeah, should have confiscated.
Yeah.
Or, like, told Rick that she was considering doing that or something.
Well, Rick wasn't there yet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that. I keep forgetting that he wasn't there.
Rick hasn't been there for a lot of things, sadly, so hopefully that'll change in 7B. But as far as Daryl is concerned, what do you think he'll do in the next bit?
I'm not really sure. I could see it going either way, because yeah, he was like definitely on his way out of the sanctuary and like trying to get out of there in a hurry, but he also like stopped and noticed the gun and picked up the gun specifically for Rick, and he like went out of his way to give it back to him. That seems more like he's on board with fighting back. So maybe that was just like a temporary bit of strength that he exhibited just in that moment or something, and now he's going to regress and become like super quiet, introverted. I could kind of see it going either way. He's sort of a quiet, introverted dude to begin with.
Yeah.
So I don't really see him becoming like, I don't see how he could be more quiet or introverted.
He wasn't really that quiet when we first meet him. He just kind of gradually, like, it's just worn down into being quiet and introverted. So, but now that he's back with his family, maybe that'll change.
And after he gets a good meal in him and sleeps on something that's not the cold floor. That damn song.
Okay. So, we'll see you on the next one.